Our next destination is Sofia in Bulgaria. And what could be better than starting your journey with a random person playing the piano at the airport? Okay, so we have arrived to innovative Sofia. We are in Bulgaria. So it has been really nice and interesting to just buy the ticket for the metro because everything is in Bulgarian but also in English, so that's really positive. Here we have the airport, and so far I think I'm managing myself very well around here. So this is where we are gonna take metro line 4. I just need to figure out which one is the right one. This side or this side? Help me find out. Okay, so my train, it's coming. I figured that it's this direction, which is the same. Obelia. If you speak Bulgarian, I apologize for my Bulgarian, which is not good. So this is what we are gonna be riding today. Moving around Sofia was not difficult, mainly because, and this is the best tip I can give you, I knew where to get off and on because I had my address and the buses or trams I needed to take. Here, people do not speak that much English, and I guess it's because it's a country where the majority of its population are elderly people. So just be prepared, know what places you want to go and visit, and definitely have a good eSIM or a good SIM card with data so you can move around and at least translate Bulgarian into your local language. And that was the place where I arrived, and now I believe I have to take a bus that will take me to my place. We are gonna ride bus 204. So, oh, there it is, 204, perfect timing. These are the surrounding areas from the place where I stayed at, and you can definitely see the influence of the Soviet past in the city. So let's take a look to the building. This is at night, and this is the building in Sofia, Bulgaria, where I am staying, okay? I'm gonna show you another video, another part during the day, but this is it, okay? So basically here we have like the main road, and it's like 9:30 p.m. So, okay, let's take a look. And here we have the entrance. This is the lobby. This is obviously a very, very old building. Okay, so here we have a lot of letters, and this is like the mailboxes. These are the mailboxes. It looks like Russian, but it's Bulgarian. So let's see, here we have, well, it is not clear. Here, no, not clear. Here. How do you pronounce that? Interesting, right? Then we have two elevators. This one is here. We are staying in floor number 8. And this is our floor, number 8, so we just push. And this is the building. The stairs, the apartment, and that one is ours. So here we are. It might look sketchy and scary from the outside, but trust me, it was a nice place to stay during the summer with all the things I needed, so it was fine. Okay, so my first attempt to come to the metro, I did it, and I bought a card. This is like a daily or maybe 2 days, okay? So I can use this card for 2 days, hop on and hop off in the metro as much as I want. So that's very good actually to go to see in different places in the city. However, it's kind of difficult to actually ask for the card, but the lady was so nice and so kind, so she basically gave me the card. So now let's see where we are going. The idea is to go to the center of Sofia, so let's see what is that. And this is Vitosha Boulevard. It is 9:05 p.m. right now, and this is how the city is looking at this time. And I guess this is like a square, a park or something. Now let me tell you a little bit about the story of Bulgaria, and most specifically about Sofia. It is a metropolis that you can find at the foot of the Vitosha mountain. And let me tell you something that really caught my attention, and it was the clear influence of the Soviet past of the city. And it represents a chapter in the story of Sofia, which leaves an indelible mark on its architecture and the culture, but also the identity. During the Soviet era, which began after World War II, Bulgaria was a satellite state of the Soviet Union, and Sofia, as the capital, became a showcase for socialist architecture and ideology. And the city's landscape was transformed with the construction of imposing government buildings, large boulevards, and utilitarian residential blocks known as panelki. And the panelkis are buildings just like this, exactly like the one I stayed at. To go to Bulgaria because I was just traveling in Europe and I saw the map and I said, okay, this seems really interesting. Let's buy a ticket and let's go to Bulgaria. And something I realized while walking around the city is the Soviet past, and you can see that it has a significant chapter in the story of the city, leaving a mark on its architecture, but also in the culture and the identity. During the Soviet era, which began after World War II, Bulgaria was a satellite state of the Soviet Union. And Sofia, the capital, became a showcase for socialist architecture and socialist ideology. And still today, they dominate many parts of the city, and they serve as a reminder of the city's communist past. But despite of the challenges of the Soviet era, Sofia, and this is something I learned from taking my walking tour, has emerged as a dynamic and resilient city. Today, it's an European capital that blends its historical heritage with contemporary culture. And as Sofia continues to evolve, its Soviet past remains as an integral part of its identity. Okay, so this is kind of today's final afternoon in Sofia. This is, I guess, I don't know where, kind of outside the main square and everything. It's very, very hot today, like 37 degrees. So I was just in the tram, which is right there, and the tram has AC. So that was my strategies to bear or to deal with the hot weather today. Today it's July 25th. Okay, so July 25th, that's the day today, and the temperature is 37 degrees. My goodness. So I'm just waiting for my tram, which thankfully has AC. It's coming over there, well, over there, and then I'll try to recover from this heat because it's very, very hot. So this is, I guess, kind of outside Sofia, or in the outskirts of Sofia, the city. And the good thing is that this new modern tram has AC, so it helps me to cope with the heat that is very, very hot right now. Of course, one of the things I have to do when visiting a new place is taste their food, something traditional. You can try food from the Balkans here in Bulgaria, and this dish, it's like a bread with different type of meats, and it was delicious. Of course, if you know how to pronounce it, let me know. If not, let me give you some help.
Specjalitet v chleb, czyli gobi v maslu. Speciality in bread and mushrooms involved there.
I went during the summer to Bulgaria, and another traditional dish they offer, it's called tarator, and it's a soup made out of cucumber and also yogurt. Sounds interesting, different, but for the heat that was there at that moment, it was delicious and completely refreshing. Sofia was nice and different. I would just like to go back and see the mountains and other places of Bulgaria. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, share it with someone, and thanks for being here.